I love the guy to death, but I mean the camera's following him. He's definitely made a name for himself. But hopefully we get some players to step up and they can make a name for themselves.
Are you confident whoever? I'm not saying the next quarterback will be like Manziel, but are you confident you guys will have a pretty good quarterback?
I'm definitely confident. I mean, it's the SEC. You don't recruit players that can't play in the SEC. So it's a matter of how bad they want it. Johnny was definitely a competitor. So that's all we can ask for is for somebody to come in and compete.
If you're talking about Kyle and Kenny as players for people who haven't seen them, how would you describe their game?
I mean, they're very similar in their own ways. I mean, I say Kenny's a little bit more conservative. You know, he'll take the check down route a lot more than Kyle will. Kyle will take a shot at you. They'll both challenge you. You know, you make a play against them. Hey, you know they're coming back at you. Maybe not the next play, but a few plays later, they're not afraid to challenge anybody.
It seems like you're taking maybe more of a leadership role. You're taking ownership for last year's troubles. Did last year tick you off? How much the struggles that you kind of felt like you needed to lead the change?
I believe it was a big drop-off for us, and I believe we should have competed a lot more. I can't say that I'm just taking the blame for everything. I mean, we did bad as a defense, not as single players individually here and there. We did bad as a defense as a whole, and this year we have to come back and we have to change that around. That's all we can do.
A couple of years ago, there was some people questioning whether Texas A&M and Missouri could compete at a high level in the SEC. I mean, do you think you guys are still facing those questions, or not necessarily?
I mean, we faced those questions going into the SEC, and we had a pretty good year on defense, if you ask me. I mean, we could have even had a better year. But then we have a bad year, and now people's questioning us again, so why not just come out and make a statement again?
What do you remember about a bad year last year? What's being done so that doesn't repeat itself?
We're just understanding things more. You know, younger players are really understanding football. That's what we have to do.
What do you remember about the Mississippi State game last year, specifically Dak Prescott?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, sure. What do you remember about Dak Prescott, Mississippi State's quarterback, in that game last year?
He challenged us. I mean, that was actually the one game where I was in perfect position and coverage, and bam, the receiver catches the ball, and I'm like, where'd that come from? And, you know, it was just a great throw. And he was throwing the ball all over the field, and they were running the ball. And, you know, he's a great player, and I'm pretty sure this year they're looking to come out and get some revenge against us, try to expose our defense again. And, you know, we just have to step up against that.
Yeah, how do you feel about having the Arkansas A&M game